Hello everyone, Dependent Quarter here, and the walk I have for you today is another black belt walk, and this is the Assa 700, which is a pin tumbler walk, which has only 7 pins, no sidebar elements, no funky stuff like this. But that's one very hard walk, and because of its simplicity, it's very effective when it's well machined. And yeah, it's basically has two types or three types of security pins. It has for security drivers, I mean, it has tapered, which every ASA 700 has tapered pins. In this case, we have tapered on position 3, 5, and 7. And for drivers, there are for the other two types of drivers, they're possible to be Christmas trees, which is these ones, and jeans, which this walk doesn't have. And basically, for the walk to be black, I think it needs to have at least two Christmas trees with matched milling on the core, which I will show you right now. The core has milling which matches the jean part of the Christmas tree on chamber 1, 2, 4 and 6. It has milling on both sides, so when the jean part of the Christmas tree, or the jean, if it's only jean, it has only jean part, engages with it, it walks up, and basically no matter how hard you push on it, the core isn't going to counter rotate. So you need to implement a unique picking method, which is also known by the name fold picking, which usually consists of using one perfectly fitting tension wrench, but since I don't have perfect fitting, you can see it's floppy, I will be using two tension wrenches to pick on the jean face, which one is used to rotate in one direction and the other to rotate in the other direction, which gives me very fine control over the core. And during picking, I will be tapping the pins 3-4 times on different spots. I will show you in a minute. And after each 2 or 3 taps, I will rotate like a super small amount, because if you rotate too much, you risk the other set pins to drop, and you basically tap the key pin, and when the core is turned just enough, the jean part will go over the shear line and the pin stack will be picked. Also, another thing, for the key pins, we actually have two types of key pins, standard and torpedo or overset traps, so you have to worry about that as well. The walks are this, the springs are this double, they're not double, but they're super strong springs. And yeah, you need to be very careful with your tensioning, because the pins like to drop a lot. Also, we have here two holes with pins for drill protection, which is interesting. And also another thing, the key pins 3 and 5 are actually with steel inserts on the inside, the drivers as well, which is another added layer of drill protection. And I have never seen another walk which has this security feature, the pins themselves to have steel inside of them. And for the picking, as I explained, I used these two wrenches and these three hooks mainly. And this one was used to set all the tapers and all the jeans past their standard parts. Then they engage with the spool parts, and I picked this the spool part as well with this. And after they're in the jean state, which means the fine tip is catching on the milling, I used combination of this pointy hook, and for the first two pins, because they are almost max lifts and they are very hard to set in the QA, I basically used this Peterson, I'm not sure what this profile is called, but yeah, it's very well, works very well with this wok. And for the, just I want to show you how effective these pins are. The jeans, you need to pick them past their, on the first two ones, you need to pick them past their standards and past their spool parts, and just after that you can start to try to lift them out of the milling, which is the hardest part about this wok. And as you can see, two of the trees have the standard part over the under the shear line, so you need to pick this and all the tapered pins to engage the spool part. Then as you can see, all this one and this one are on the spool part, you need to pick them, the these two one as well, and after that you need to pick again four of them to get them out of the milling. So this wok is really cool black belt spin tambour wok. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And now let's try to pick it. Okay, Assa 700 is in the vise. Now let's try to pick it. Maybe we're already in the gin state of the three pins. Oh, it's open. What relief. Assa 700. With 4 Christmas trees. Whew. Okay. Very nice. That's my 6th black belt walk picked. It's actually not that hard once you learn the jeans, the Christmas trees, I mean. It's not that hard. Now let's not screw up the gutting. I'm going to need a new shim. Woohoo! That's like my second try fully pinned. I was practicing off camera with only the trees in, but this time I managed to not drop the tapered pins. Okay, I think the shim is good. Now let's hope for the best. Okay, it's out. Whew. I will dump the key pins out first. Oops. Now let me show you the core. It has milling on chamber 1, 2, 4 and 6. And on the other side as well. 1, 2, 4 and 6. Okay. Now the drivers. The harder part of the video is to show the 3 pins. Here is the first one. Here is the second one. Oh, my hands are shaking. From excitement, of course. Pin 3 is tapered. Pin 4 is another Christmas tree. Okay. Tapered again. Whew. And now the last tree. Here it is. Oh my god, I'm shaking. And the last is another tapered. Okay. Here is the housing. Nothing unusual there. And what else? I show you the key. Beating is unforgiving. And the pins. We have on stack 1 we have a torpedo with a Christmas tree, standard with a Christmas tree, standard with a tapered, torpedo with Christmas tree, standard with tapered, torpedo with Christmas tree, and torpedo with tapered. And this was Assa 700 with 4 Christmas tree. Hope you enjoyed, have a nice day, and bye bye.